Today, I'm going to be talking about a client of mine who I started working with back in 2023. I'm going to dive into her fertility journey and what we did together. When RM came to see me in September 2023, she had been trying to conceive for over a year and a half. She had been diagnosed with PCOS. She wasn't ovulating, her cycles were all over the place, and her blood work showed high testosterone levels, which are all classic signs of PCOS. When we were working together, she did go through 4 rounds of IUI, and sadly, each one did end in disappointment. IVF was the next step, but there was a 2-year waitlist, and she was exhausted both physically, emotionally, and financially. So we took a different path together, one that supported her body instead of trying to force it into something it wasn't quite primed for. After gathering a thorough health history, we focused on these key areas of her health. We need to improve her digestion and absorption of nutrients, as there was a lot of bloating and irregular bowel movements. We needed to stabilize her blood sugar levels and reduce her insulin resistance that we saw on her blood work. We also need to correct her vitamin D deficiency, and she needed better guidance on how to monitor for signs of ovulation and ways to support her ovulation naturally. Right away, we got started with removing or at least drastically reducing alcohol intake, and we implemented a fertility-focused nutrition plan. I also recommended that she take targeted supplements specific to her concerns. So this looked like taking myo-inositol, NAC, fish oils, probiotics, and a high-quality prenatal. Now, I should add, we didn't do everything at once. We layered in each treatment step by step, prioritizing compliance and comfort so she didn't feel overwhelmed. And as more blood work results came back from the fertility clinic, one actually did stand out. And her ferritin levels, which are a marker of iron storage, were actually higher than optimal. And high ferritin can actually indicate inflammation in some circumstances, and inflammation can interfere with ovulation and implantation. So I had actually recommended that she donate blood, and by our 5th appointment, which was about a month later, she did donate blood and she did have a positive pregnancy test, and that was not with IUI or IVF. The fertility clinic did confirm the positive pregnancy test, and then they supported her with progesterone and continued to monitor her regularly. At the time she conceived, she was consistently taking prenatal vitamins, fish oils, vitamin D, and myo-inositol. And she was very compliant with the nutrition and lifestyle strategies that we had implemented from the very beginning. And when we stopped treating the body as broken and we started supporting its natural design and function, everything can change. If you've been told IVF is your only option, if you're feeling drained by failed treatments, just know there are other paths that are worth exploring. And if you need a plan that works with your body and not against it, and if you're ready to take the next steps, I encourage you to visit my website and explore my one-on-one options with working together.